So Crisis on Infinite Mirths is officially here. And I wanted to go ahead and take a deep dive and kind of go through it together so that we can kind of take a look at not only what characters popped up, but also take a look at some intricate things that came throughout. So for the first cameo we get is Billy. Billy, what I love most about this special is they look just like from the shows that they're from. Like, it's impeccable. Like, you literally could not tell. Like, if I just saw this shot, I'd be like, oh my god, Billy and Mandy is, like, coming back with a new episode. It looks just like from out of Billy and Mandy. He has a fantastic dialogue. He ended up coming to this world, to the Jellystone world, because he was watching an anime version of the Justice Friends, and Grimm and Mandy didn't want to watch it anymore. And so Grimm was like, let's send you to another dimension. Dee Dee is also here. Dee Dee is the next person that we see. Dee Dee is brought here, obviously, by Dexter, because she is continuing to cause trouble in his laboratory, and Dexter is in the middle of he's in the middle of something where basically he has the ability to send. I think he sent some trash to another dimension just to get rid of it, and he decided to go ahead and send Dee Dee to another dimension as well to go ahead and get rid of it. Mojo Jojo, wonderful still here, is the next one as well to get sent over to this other dimension. And it's due to he got into a fight with the Powerpuff Girls, obviously, and he ended up getting sent over to this next dimension, which is interesting because when the girls react to it, the girls don't really show. Here's Dexter, by the way. If I can get a shot of him in there. If it'll let me get a shot of him in here. There he is. Dexter. Again, look at this. Look at this art. Look at this art. This looks just like if they were like, if you showed me this and said, hey, there's a new season of Dexter's Lab coming out, I'd be like, whoa, it looks just like it. Looks just like the show. They did a fantastic job at capturing the art style, capturing the original vibe and look of each show. Like, look, here's another shot from Billy and Mandy. This looks just like the original. Looks just like the original show. Look, here's Justice Friends. If it'll let me get to it. If it'll let me get to it. If it'll let me get to it. There it is. Look at it. Looks just like the Justice Friends. Right? Looks just like Major Glory. Just like how he did in the original show. Here's the mayor. Look at this. Here's the Powerpuff Girls. Looking, again, if you showed me this and said, man, they're releasing another season of the Powerpuff Girls, I'd be blown away. I'd be like, oh my god, it looks just like it. They did a fantastic job with the art and animation. Everyone literally looks just like how they did in their respective shows. This one right here, this clip, really made me laugh. Because Dee Dee looks great, even though you don't really get to see her face. Mojo is the only character here who is on model. Like, his eyes aren't these little dot pupils. You can actually see his whole design. Billy here looks like a ragdoll version of himself. Very interesting little thing there. I love the Yogi Bear and other versions of the Jellystone characters. For those unaware, Jellystone is not what you think it is. It's not like the real characters. They're definitely way more exaggerated. They're definitely way different. But it's a fun different. It's a fun different, and they make it funny. Here we go. Fred Burger is also one of the next to appear. And we get a shot of Cheese as well. I don't think he pops up here, but I think he does pop up later. Jabberjaw, which this is another change, by the way. Jabberjaw is a girl in Jellystone, as well as the daughter here. It used to be a father-son. Now in Jellystone, it is a father-daughter. Interesting change. I think it allows for some more clever moments throughout. What's interesting is they form a relationship. Who would have seen that coming? Look, they form a relationship. Dexter, of course, gets upset that Dee Dee is not there anymore. Not upset, but he kind of starts to miss her. So he creates a robot of her to try to bring the feeling back. He even dresses up as her at one point to do the same as well. In the Powerpuff Girls universe, it seems that like all of the villains are turning over a new leaf because Mojo's no longer there, and it's kind of destroying the equilibrium of everything. And Billy and Mandy and Grimm are just bored. They're just bored. They're like, man, we need Billy back, basically. Look, here's Mordecai, Johnny Bravo, Ice King, Fred Burger, Cheese, and I think that's everybody from the Cartoon Network verse there. More Billy stuff here. Nice. Chowder characters throughout. Hold on. Oh, there's Rigby. There's Jake. There's Red Guy. These guys all fell from the sky a second ago. There's Two Stupid Dogs. We're moving our way on through. There's Cow. There's Chowder back there. The girls came back. Girls coming through. Let's go frame by frame here. Yeah, and this is where Mojo confesses his love for her because he saw her beat up the girls. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, did we miss? What happened there? There we go. So we've got Ed. And by the way, I mentioned this when we watched this in our live stream. So you know how I made a lot of compliments to this, to this as far as them getting the artwork right for every show and every character. For some reason, in not just this crossover, but in every recent Ed, Edd n Eddy material, they have had a very difficult time getting the Eds right. In the Teen Titans Go 400th episode, they also had a big Cartoon Network crossover. The Eds, they did not get... They were literal traces of original production art. In Crossover Nexus, they looked odd as well. There's Eddie and Double D. Now, this shot right here does not look bad. This is the best they look in this whole episode. And we're going to get to some bad-looking shots here momentarily. But we get Time Squad as well, so that's fun. And then Finn there. Here is Jack and the kids next door. Look at the kids next door, man. The kids next door look perfect. They look perfect. Jack looks great. But here's the thing about Jack, is Jack's model here, like his character model, is like not just season 1 Jack, it's like season 1 episode 1 Jack. Like, it's very interesting that they went with such an old design for him. I'm not mad at it. It's still a great design. It's just very interesting that they specifically went for season 1 episode 1 Jack. It's very interesting, actually. Let's dive forward a little bit here. Squirrel Boy was a very interesting find here. I mean, how many people on the internet, especially in our community, the Cartoon Network community, dog on Squirrel Boy? A lot of people in this community. They don't like Squirrel Boy. I loved the show. I loved it growing up. So to see Rodney here was fantastic. Loved this. I thought this was a great addition. Let's see here. This is the Hanna-Barbera characters teaming up, getting ready to fight against the Cartoon Network characters. Look at this here. Hold on. Look at Muriel. Look at Muriel with her roller, getting ready to beat up somebody. Courage we see later. There's Princess Bubblegum. There's Frankie coming in, number 5, looking sick. Frankie just coming in to complain, per the usual. Per the usual. Here we go. Here's more characters coming in. Look at Laszlo, Dial M for Monkey, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Jake, and IR Baboon. We now have 2 Jakes, by the way. There's Jake the dog, and there's Jake from My Gym Partner's a Monkey. I wonder how many people have pointed that out. I don't know if there's many people that have pointed that out who have seen this special, that there's now 2 Jakes. There's now 2 Jakes. Magilla Gorilla is also very different in this. Okay, here we go. This is where we're going to need to go for. Look, there's Courage. There's Blue. We're going to need to go frame by frame here. So Time Squad, Fosters, Billy and Mandy, Courage, Schnitzel from Chowder, Laszlo, him. Look at him. How is him here? And this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Look at Double D. Look at how every other character looks so on model. And then you've got Double D. He just looks off, right? I'm not alone in that, am I? He just looks off. Like, look at, I know I'm blocking Chowder, but let's see if we can get a better shot at him. Look, Chowder looks great. Look at Robot Jones. Looks great. Why does Double D look so off? And there's Courage, look, running away from the action. Now I will say this. Hoss Delgado also looks off. He definitely looks like a Jellystone-ified version of himself. Ben, again, looks good. He does look a little off. He almost looks like Cartoon Network promo Ben, if that makes sense, as opposed to Ben from the actual show. The way he moves is a little odd as well. There's Blue, Rodney again. He turned into Stinkfly. Eduardo here. 2016 Bubbles, and this is important because take a look here. There's Chowder coming into frame. Look at Samurai Jack fighting El Kabong. I just think that's fantastic. Look at, here you go. Here's regular Bubbles beating her up. Nice. Nice. Frankie and Boo Boo getting in a tussle. I'm surprised 2016 Bubbles showed up. And it's only 2016 Bubbles because I looked in the back here. And you just see the girls fighting against Magilla Gorilla there. Oh, ripped off Robot Jones's head. There's Mojo there. Oh, this scene is hilarious. Where Fred Burger and Cheese are just attacking Johnny. And Johnny has a hilarious line. Johnny's literally like, I think we're supposed to be on the same side. Because they're having a war of Cartoon Network versus Hanna-Barbera. And these people just don't get it. And they're just biting Johnny, who's on their team. Yeah, let's skip forward like 10 seconds. Yeah, this is a great scene here of okay, so there's Dial M for Monkey flying by. Kids Next Door here. Shooting their mustard and ketchup guns. Yogi Bear's eating it and having a great time. This is a great one. Evil Con Carne. Look, he's even on his little cycle. Hold on, I'm blocking it. He's even on his little cycle. Here's Jack, Hoss Delgado. Quite the team up, by the way. This is a great scene here because you get to see Jabberjaw. Oh, wow. I forget his name, but he's there. Strangling the dog from Two Stupid Dogs. Now, this I found interesting. Take a look at this. Not only does she rip his shirt, destroys his sword. Now, I know Jack's sword is stronger than that. I'm not mad at it because I understand it's a crossover or whatever the case is, you know, and it's just fun. Look at this. Look at this. Billy's dad is here. Wilt is here. Mogar! Great. God, dude. That is... I love how, if he had to come in at all, it was as Mogar. Great. Look at this. Flapjack. Chicken. Mandark. Evil Concarne. Ed with Plank. Interesting how Plank is here, but not Johnny. Ice King. Stinkfly coming up into frame. Look at him just hitting him with Plank. I wonder... I know it was Maxwell Adams who was the director and C.H. Greenblatt who wrote it. But obviously, Ed and Eddie don't have much to do. But I wonder whose idea it was for Ed to be hitting Plank on the side like that. Here's number 3 coming in. Dude, there's just so many cameos. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. I will say, I think who we've seen so far, if I recall, I think this is pretty much who we'll see throughout the rest of this. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I loved how Dexter came in, rocking his original thing. Now, this was a great scene, too. Eduardo says, look, I have become the 4th Ed. This is a great scene. This is a great scene. This is something I think every fan of Ed, Edd and Eddy or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends would love to see. But see how, again, they look decent here. They still look off. I can't put my finger on it. They look off, and it's unfortunate. Is it because it's missing Danny's touch? Or, I'm not sure what it is. But look at this. Dude, Ed here looks perfect. Ed here genuinely looks perfect. Eddie and Double D especially, is just off, man. He's off. I can't put my finger on it. He just looks off. Look at the mayor. Looking great. Fred Burger, Buttercup, Hans Delgado. Look at Mordecai here. Look at his face. I was memeing about this a little bit when we watched it on stream, but his face here, look at him. He's like, yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much everyone returning home. There's Finn and Princess Bubblegum. I wonder what... I guess he just has... I guess Grimm just scythe. I guess he always had the power to go into other dimensions. Everyone's saying their goodbyes. Look, there's even Dexter. Dexter makes a comment on their relationship. Look. They have they continue their relationship. Long distance, but they continue it. I wonder if anything will come out of this. I doubt it. I think it's just a just for fun kind of thing. But guys, that was kind of it. I do want to get to the end credits here in a second. Right kind of here, because I do want us to get to the voice cast so that we can confirm everyone who was in here. Here we go. Ace and Johnny Bravo, Mr. Jinx, Wally Gator, Yogi Bear, Blossom, Captain Caveman, Huckleberry Hound, and Robot Jones, Dee Dee, Buttercup, Mandy and Frankie, Grimm, Boo Boo, Doggy Daddy, Fred Burger, Grape Ape, and Peter Potamus, Cindy Bear, Billy, Mogar, and Rodney J. Squirrel, Mojo Jojo, Eduardo, and the Mayor of Townsville, Augie Doggy, Hector, Samurai Jack and Wilt, Cheese and Dexter, Major Glory, Bubbles and Truffles, Jabberjaw and Squiddly Diddly, Dexter's Computer, and Monkey. Guys, that was an amazing special. I had so much fun watching this on stream with you guys. Thank you to everyone who showed up. Guys, what did you think of this special? Leave your comments down below in the description box down below. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. All right, thanks so much to Matt Ponton, Advanced Hell, Ryan Wilkins, and Kame Sennin for all becoming members. If you would also like to become a member, on my channel there exists multiple different tier levels, and you can pick out which one is best for you.